Tom Oar, one of the most beloved figures from the reality TV show Mountain Men, captivated audiences with his rugged lifestyle, deep connection to nature, and genuine personality. Living in the remote wilderness of Montana, Tom represented a way of life that many admire but few dare to live. His days were filled with trapping, tanning hides, and surviving off the land, all skills from a bygone era. Yet behind the scenes of his seemingly idyllic and peaceful lifestyle lies a story filled with hardship, emotional pain, and a tragic undertone that fans may not have fully seen on screen. Tom Oar and his wife Nancy spent decades building a life away from modern civilization. Choosing simplicity over comfort, they thrived off what nature offered. However, this choice came at a cost. The isolation meant limited access to medical care, harsh winters took a toll on their bodies, and their aging years made the lifestyle increasingly unsustainable. Despite the romantic image portrayed on television, life in the wilderness tested their endurance constantly. What began as a noble pursuit of freedom became a daily struggle for survival. Perhaps the saddest part of Tom's story is the slow realization that time catches up with everyone, even those who try to live outside society's fast pace. As Tom grew older, the physical demands of his environment became more daunting. Fans noticed he was moving slower, his face more lined with fatigue, and his hands more weathered from decades of work. While Tom rarely complained on camera, it was evident he was pushing himself to keep up with the expectations of both the land and the show. Adding to the emotional weight was the concern about leaving behind the world he had built. Tom often expressed uncertainty about who would carry on his traditional skills. The modern world was changing fast, and few young people had interest in the lifestyle he represented. The fear of his way of life dying with him was a quiet sorrow that lingered behind his stoic demeanor. His story isn't just about aging or hardship, it's about watching a legacy fade. Further deepening the tragedy was the toll this lifestyle had taken on his family. While Tom and Nancy lived far from their children, they had to face the harsh reality that their family life had been deeply affected by their choices. The loneliness that came with wilderness living was not always evident on screen, but it was real. Missing out on birthdays, holidays, and milestones was the price they paid for freedom. It's a quiet sadness that many homesteaders endure but rarely voice. Tom Oar remains a symbol of resilience. But his journey also serves as a reminder of the sacrifices behind a life off the grid. His story, though inspiring, is deeply bittersweet, a tale of courage shadowed by solitude, of strength tempered by age, and of a proud man slowly letting go of the only life he ever knew.